Hello and welcome to InSight. I'm Wendy Brokaw.
And I'm Louise VanNatta.
And we have two guests with us who are not humans, and with them, one of the two founders of Salem Friends of Felines, Jeanie, Sloan. Thank you for bringing your two adorable friends here today to talk about Salem Friends of Feline and what you're all about. And who are these little guys?
Well, actually, these two kittens are my foster kittens right now. Well, I actually have 5 altogether. She's holding General Sow, and this little guy is about 2.5 weeks old and does not have a name yet, and he's what we refer to as a bottle baby because he obviously doesn't eat food yet. He needs to be fed with a bottle or a syringe, and it's kind of a special knack in fostering to be able to do bottle babies.
How did you get started and why?
Well, we got started about 11 years ago. The reason why is myself, and there was actually about 7 altogether, 6 other ladies. We just had a common interest in wanting to see better choices for kitties in the community. Back then, 11 years ago, it's still bad, but it was much worse. A lot of kitties not having an answer for what to do with the overpopulation.
Right.
It's just overwhelming, to say the least. And so the group of us got together and started to talk, just about what to do, and that's kind of the core of where it started.
So what do you do?
Well, now we have our couple programs. Our number one, finding homes for these kitties like this, General Sow and little bottle baby here. And our other program is our voucher program, which is spay and neuter assistance for the community at a low cost, which is, people are in here every day to get them. So yeah, they're very popular.
Great, and that's a way to help control the cat population, which
yes,
be a real issue in our community.
It really is. It's a huge issue in this community. We're working hard on it, as well as the Marion Polk Community Cat Program with the Humane Society and a few other small groups. It's a big task.
What are you up to now with adoptions? I know you used to have a board up that said...
Yes. Well, we just completed our 10,000th adoption last week.
10,000?
In 11 years, yes,
oh
10,000. And this year we're at about almost 1,000 adoptions for this year alone.
That is just absolutely incredible.
So you also have a fostering program, is that right? So we can take in and work with kittens and help socialize them and get them ready for adoption?
Yes, like these guys. And we, places like ourselves, we couldn't function at all without foster homes. But right now, about 300 of our kitties are in foster homes.
And now I did that, and what I thought was fun about it is I couldn't commit to a cat. My son's allergic, so I couldn't commit to a long-term relationship with a cat, but to have a kitten come in and play with it and help it become socialized with our dogs and with our family. They became much more
adoptable.
Yeah, more adoptable, less anxious, more used to different sounds.
And we love that, and we love homes with dogs and kids, and the kittens get used to that. And it's a lot of fun. For myself, fostering, you almost always have kittens. Yeah. So, and then you find them homes, and then you get new kittens. So it's a lot of fun, yeah.
And what I noticed is you get to know their personalities, and so we helped adopt them into families. You'll love this kitten because it's got a lot of personality or whatever.
And then you can also, like in my case, sometimes like you said, the kitties are used to dogs and kids, and that's great. But then you get some kittens that maybe wouldn't be good to adopt out to a home with lots of busyness. So some of those kittens, you're like telling people, well, you sound, a young couple in an apartment, it's quiet, that's maybe a better fit.
So you're really helping raise the success of the long-term
long-term adoptions, yes.
So I know, Wendy, we don't have a video for this episode.
This is the video.
But we can, but she did bring a bottle to show us how we can, or a syringe to teach us how to feed a kitten. Can we see that today?
Yes, I can if you want to.
Is that okay?
Right now.
He's actually meowing a lot, which means he does want
That's
the
what
syringe.
I thought. So
little sweetie.
she's going to show us how to. So if you were nervous about adopting a kitten this little, she's going to show you how really
we don't
easy
adopt
it
them out
can
this
be.
small.
Well, but I mean not adopt, but I mean to foster how this works. So what's in the syringe now?
It's KMR is what it's called, kitten milk replacer. So it's replacing mommy kitty's milk. Nope, I don't.
Okay.
And so all you need to do, and it's again, I say it's special. We don't have a lot of people that can do this. Of course, if you're at work all day, it would be hard to do. But once I'm holding his little head still.
Look at that sweetheart.
And then he's obviously he knows what he's doing because we've done this many times.
Yeah, but
you feed him every
hungry, so
and you feed him about every 4 hours. And see, as you can see, he's just a natural to it. He knows what he's doing.
And so you provide this to the foster families? This
Yes, we
replacement?
do.
Okay.
And another thing, last week we had put out a plea for food, and we most generously, one of our donations was quite a bit of KMR that now we have available for fostering to come. So that's wonderful.
He's like, oh.
Oh, look at that. What about
And there he's done.
Oh,
There you go.
So you have that measured out just so it's the perfect amount for their little tiny tummies. So.
Yes, exactly.
So now I got to clean my face.
He's small, so his meal size is very, very small. But
oh, thank you for sharing. That was good to see, because it might seem a little intimidating if you weren't aware, but that's just like when you had to give your kid an antibiotics, or
exactly,
a little at a time.
yes.
So where are you?
Yes, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but it is very rewarding if this is something that you could do.
And
so.
you have to really have, and I bet there are a lot of people who really have a heart for that kind of service, is taking care of, the most fragile little critters in our community.
And not every cat. I remember when I went over to Sue Bianchi's house, and she showed me a mother cat who really wasn't able to be a mom very much. She had to be kind of shown how to be a mom. So you can actually have a cat who is new with kittens, and it doesn't come necessarily.
It doesn't, yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, we had a really good example just this week. We took in one mommy kitty who only had one kitten, but she was just ignoring the kitty altogether. And we took it to the vet, and the vet said she was severely dehydrated, was kind of ill, living outside, and just had this kitten, and it was hard for her. So they gave her some vet care and settled her in a foster where she's comfortable and can calm down and not be stressed. And the next morning she started just taking good care of her kitten. So, you can just imagine what it's like for these kitties out there, especially the young moms who, don't have a source of food and care, and it's tough out there. Well,
that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of impressed with your spay-neuter program, because
so important.
Cats multiply, and they go out exponentially if we don't bother to take care of the problem. And there are better ways, and you've shown us a better way. Tell me one thing about how people who, let's say they do an adoption through you, for one reason or another, it's not a good fit. How does that work with you?
We try to counsel. Yes, we do. We always say we take them back, but we try to counsel people to, try to make it work the best they can. And maybe sometimes it's just a simple issue, a behavior issue that's easily fixed, which would be the best scenario. Sometimes people move though and can't take the kitty, and we always take them back. But I try to, tell people that adopting a kitty is for its entire life.
Right.
Just because change like that is hard on kitties, and it's particularly if they've been in that home for 5 or more years or up to 10 years.
Sure.
Coming into a shelter is very stressful for a kitty, and then they don't adopt out because everybody wants to adopt. These guys, they don't want to adopt a 10-year-old kitty. So,
but they have their
that's
rewards
such
too,
they do,
don't they?
And that's the challenge of a place like ours, is to find those people that will say, yeah, she's 10 years old, but she still has a lot to give. And and sometimes the kitten's not the best fit, because they, even though General Sal's being
take a little
really quiet,
bit of supervision.
Yeah,
just a bit.
He's being real quiet right now, but he can be quite the lively little guy, and they can break things and get into stuff. And
well, tell me where. So of all of the folks in the CCTV audience that are watching us today, if they want to get involved with the organization or come by and visit the cats that are available for adoption, where can they find you? And
well, it might start with our website, www.sfof.org.
SFOF, Salem Friends of Felines.
SFOF,
right.
Yes. And at that site, there's a link to volunteer.
Oh, excellent.
There's information about us, everything that you could need to know. We also have a Facebook page that's quite active. And then they can also visit us at 980 Commercial Street.
Okay.
And that's where our thrift store is, as well as our adoptable kitties as well.
So we can donate things to the store.
Oh, yes. We
which
love
helps
that.
And
yes.
we come in and just pet the kitties, because when we drive by, because with Caleb being allergic, we just like to go in and spend a half an hour just visiting with the kitties. And I know that you welcome that.
And then you know that we have the nice little rooms that the kitties are in, and people like that. And then they can also shop in the store, which helps us support what we do.
Great.
So it's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
It's a win-win.
So
It
you
is.
feel free
May
to
I?
leave, and you can go, but
May
you
I?
need to leave the kittens here.
Yes,
with us.
I was going to say.
As long as I can leave all the formula and
All
stuff
right.
too, then I can
Very
do that.
well.
So
He's got a nice
sweet.
little person. His little eyes are crossed. They're so funny.
He's so cute. See how he's much quieter now that he had his bottle. He's much
Yeah, because I
quieter.
could hear him crying. and
Yeah.
That reminded me the mommy and me came out.
I think
So-
we're just going to stay here for the rest of the
but
day.
I think our audience might want to go and do something else with their day. So maybe we should say goodbye.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to go. Thank you so much for being
You're
here.
Thank you so
welcome.
much for coming in today.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank
Ready
you
to
for
say
joining
goodbye?
us today.
Okay, let's
Say
hear it.
goodbye.
Say goodbye. Thank you for joining us on InSight.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, sweetheart.
And we'll see you next time.